right there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
If that's any indication of what we're going to see today, we're in for some hard hitting. Quarterback's got to be careful with taking hits like that, or eventually the wear and tear of those hits will start to add up.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
A deep shot to the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Buffaloes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made by the tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, escapes the tackle. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover two, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
First down, you're going to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab down the middle. It's Barry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to hold the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
The RPO caught to the right. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buffs.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looking deep down the left side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can.
Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return. What an interception. Gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Stays on his... He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He's running out of time here. Now they swarm him again.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks by this defense. I think they're doing a really good job of mixing up their looks, disguising some coverages. Right now, the offensive line and the quarterback appear to be rattled. Back-to-back sacks here is impressive by this defense.
And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He makes the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. And the Buffaloes getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play. Good job of pressuring the quarterback.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they regain the lead. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
Great offenses are able to stop. And runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Receiver in motion now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks loose at the 40. And here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With sure hands, it's Barry. Powering through the now it's another broken tackle. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's St. Clair. It's the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he released it. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Colorado. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
The PAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Loses the ball behind the line. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Buffaloes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
TCU 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
He's got it with room to run. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. You talk about seizing some momentum.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on first down. Snags the quick throw. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught but back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half, taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep again. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Put that out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on first and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. The Buffaloes with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Breaks an open space. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offense coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Touchdown Buffs as they put 6 more on the board. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left. Receiver left alone. Easy completion. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. And the big play to start the drive, but now, 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. In the red area, it's Barry. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
Point after, not quite through. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Moves left out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
On the move now. He wants some time, now lets him go. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. Has the first, still on the move. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage, guys, just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, they get him, they get him.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
That's caught. It's Baker. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Put up by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They keep him guessing with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, TCU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
contact as he let the ball go.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And the Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's St. Clair. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And they're going to throw now on 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle